Welcome back to Iowa Live. Little Michelle here, being joined by a couple of people that we had the honor of spending some time with last Friday. We had a whole lot of fun. Of course, we do have the president of DMACC, Rob Denson, joining us here in studio, and also the CEO of DART, Elizabeth Prezzetti, is joining us here. And Friday, we had a ball, didn't we?
Guys did an
Tell everybody what we were doing.
So on an annual basis, DART holds a rodeo for its operators, which is an obstacle course that they go through a variety of challenges. And then the winner of that goes on to the state rodeo, and then if they place there, then they get to go on to the international rodeo. And so we had both of you come out and join us and take a drive through that obstacle course. And
that's what it was too, Rob Denson. And you are known for being able to wheel a semi truck around with some prowess too. He's very. If you ever see a parade that has the DMACC rig in the parade, chances are really good this is the guy behind the wheel, isn't it?
Yeah, I tell you, it's not a transferable skill, as I learned.
We have some video here. We'll show some of both our skill or lack thereof skills in trying to go through this course, because this was kind of a neat thing. We're just getting comfortable behind the seat here, Rob. Just trying to figure this out. They had cones set up. They had barrels, tennis balls, and we're cleaning them out pretty good here. And this is the backing into the alley type thing. You're not supposed to knock those over.
You're not supposed to hit the cones, right?
No, but it was interesting to see, how you could maneuver a vehicle like this. That was a pretty good park job by you, by the way.
Had you ever driven a bus before?
No, I never have, and it is a lot different than a semi. I mean, I've taken a semi through very, very narrow areas, and I just could not get the spatial picture here, so I'm going to practice, because I'm taking Jackie on next year. Okay. Or Michelle, you can be the one.
There we go. I don't know whether you want me behind the bus or not.
I do need to say that I've now been informed. So Lou shows up with racing shoes.
Oh yeah, he was ready. He comes prepared.
I came prepared. Yeah.
Well, and then I hear today that he's a professional stunt driver, and either you and your dad have the longest record for driving on two wheels.
Yeah, I did for a while. It's been broken since, but we're not taking a bus on two wheels, though.
I didn't even know
too many people telling you stories, though, Rob. But there's the shoes I had on. Those are the ones we were using the truck on the weekends. We'll use in Webster on Saturday too. But we brought those because we want to make sure we had good footwork. But that was, and you had some loafers on. Now.
Yeah, I'd come to work.
Elizabeth, have you had anybody from your operation make it to the international?
We did. Our Cesar Chavez, our bus operator, he was participated in the international rodeo in Louisville this last May.
And Cesar won, didn't he? From what I understand.
He did not win the international rodeo.
No, I mean last weekend.
Yes, he did. He won our local, and we'll get the opportunity to,
Isn't that cool?
to move on. But he placed 25th out of over 80 contestants in the international rodeo.
Wow.
So how many people, because we were doing this for fun, obviously, just to draw attention to how talented the DART bus drivers really are. When you think about it, folks, think about these big buses cruising around town, going in and out of traffic, and doing such a great job. But how many competitors did you have on Saturday? Because Saturday was your competition, right?
Yep, we had over 20 operators compete. So yeah.
Again, I saw some of the scores. They blew our scores out of the water. So that's safe to say. So we're not going to be jumping behind the wheel of a DART bus anytime soon.
Well, I think a couple practice sessions.
A little more time behind the wheel, right?
I think it should be a double elimination or something.
Well, it was a lot of fun. But one thing that we also learned when visiting with Rob is that you were really excited about the fact that there's a partnership between DMACC and DART that is going on. Can you explain what that is?
Well, it's a universal pass program through DART, and Grandview, Drake, Des Moines University, and a number of companies, Des Moines Public Schools, are already participating. So we're a little late to the game, but it is a great opportunity for our students, faculty, and staff to be allowed to ride any DART route anytime for free. So it's a contract we've entered into with DART. For our students, getting to college is a big deal.
Right.
I mean, not only attending, but they've got to get here.
Physically get there.
And so many of our students get derailed if they have a broken down car or whatever. So this really makes college accessible. It makes DMACC accessible. We've got the lowest tuition and fees in the state of Iowa, and one of the smallest class sizes per student. So it's just a great thing to allow our students to have that kind of access, and it's also going to benefit our faculty and staff. So it's a great program, and like I say, we're a little late to the game educationally, but we're proud to be on the team now.
So how does that work, Elizabeth? If they become a student or they're on the faculty of DMACC, do they purchase a pass, or how does that work?
Nope. So DMACC is paying DART directly for the fares, and then all the student has to do is show their ID to the bus operator, and they'll be able to get on the bus for free.
Does it get any simpler than that?
Maybe it's unexpected. Oh, I need to, take the bus today.
Well, we've been buying passes over the years, and this is really a great relationship. So the college, is really not spending much more than we've been spending anyway, but it really expands the number of individuals that can use the bus, use the DART system. So, I mean, it's great. Now we need to get DART into Carroll and Newton and Ames, but that's a while. This is for all of our metro sites. West Campus does not have DART service yet, but we're hoping that over the years, as that grows and West Des Moines grows, DART would serve the West Campus area.
So let's talk about that. You mentioned the campus, because the DMACC, the primary campus, is in the Ankeny area. So if somebody lives, like say, over off of Army Post Road on the south side of Des Moines, what would be the best route for them to get up to DMACC?
So they would take one of our bus routes on the south side, either the 6 or the 7 that goes up Southwest 9th, go into downtown Des Moines, and then connect to the Route 98 express route that goes out to the Ankeny campus. But we also have...
So there's one that goes right to the campus area.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And then we also have really great service to the urban campus down at 6th and between 6th and 9th on University, and then the Southridge campus as well.
And what is it in effect now? Do we have this in place now, or is this coming up?
It will be in effect by fall term. Fall classes start August 21st. So students, what they need to do is get registered, or get admitted, get registered, and pay their bills.
Okay.
So once they've paid, then they qualify for a bus pass. They stop by, and they're off to the races.
What
or
about
not really races, but they get a ride.
That's what we do. Okay.
Leave it to the professionals.
Yeah, like us. Yeah, okay.
What about the students that are take some of your curriculum that are in high school and taking those?
Any DMACC student.
Okay.
So
Wow.
of course, if they're in high school, Des Moines Public Schools already has the universal pass.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, any student, and we've got a lot of high school students taking. I mean, they are college students, so they've got either way they can go.
Yeah, and
That's
some of the curriculums you have at DMACC, and you hit on this earlier too. You're talking about the affordability of college at DMACC, and now having the ability to jump on a DART bus if you're in the Des Moines area and get right to the campus at no additional cost. That's just got to be a benefit.
Well, and we have 10 sites throughout central Iowa, but with Southridge, our capital center north of the Capitol, our urban campus in Ankeny, I mean, that probably has 20,000 of our students every year. So it's a large group of students that are going to be able to have access to this. And we have many students that will take classes at all 3 places, depending on their schedule. So it's a big deal. I mean, you take out the cost of transportation, that frees up a lot of money. And we have a lot of students that may be driving. So rather than sitting in line waiting to get into campus or then looking for a parking place, they can be dropped off right at the door. We've also got the Evelyn Davis Center for Working Families right down by our urban campus. We're doing a $25 million addition on our urban campus, a new student center, a lot of open area, a little conference center, a new STEM, 3 stores of chemistry, physics, and biology laboratories, and we're creating some green space there. So our urban campus within 2 years will look like a college campus and just not be buildings and parking lots. But again, all serviced by DART. And I think there are 2 or 3 bus stops that serve the urban campus, so you can be dropped off right at the door.
And that time on the bus is a lot more productive than when you're driving somewhere, a little additional study time or what have you.
Do you have Wi-Fi on
and we
bus?
have Wi-Fi on all of our vehicles.
Because you can take your device on the bus and not have to pay attention to what's going on. So
I'm going to go back to school.
Do your homework.
And we launched our new mobile app last fall, which you can track the bus, you can pay for your ticket, and then see where you want to go and plan your trip all within one one application. So that's been a great improvement in terms of the easeability of using DART as well.
So, again, this is, again, a partnership between DMACC and DART, which is going to be a match made in heaven.
Yes.
Because this is absolutely perfect for what is going on. And again, if you want more information on this, do we just go to the DMACC site, or could we go to the DART site? What do we need to do?
We will have a press release soon as we figure out all the details.
Oh, so this is breaking news here.
Okay. Very much so. Very much so. So we're very, I mean, it's a game changer for DMACC and for our students.
All right. And
proud of it.
And speaking of game changers, we want you to come back, Rob, in just a couple of weeks, because big things are happening with the automotive component of DMACC, which is going to be huge. And once we get everything in line here, so we can talk about that.
Okay.
That is really going to be a game changer when it comes to the automotive field and DMACC's involvement.
Yeah,
with that too.
we've got cars of all kinds to drive. So
perfect.
We may be able to put together a little fun.
Another challenge.
We can show you his two-wheel action. To get that on display.
Well, Elizabeth, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for
thank
having
you for inviting
us.
both of us
Great
to
partnership,
participate
yes.
in your event.
We really
last
enjoyed
Friday.
having both of you, but we're going to leave the driving to the DART operators.
Yeah, right. Nobody
Good
was hurt.
plan.